Deadpool and Wolverine fight to the death over who gets to save the girl. A lovely day in the countryside gets interrupted by two stone-cold killers running for their lives. Damn it, Wilson! I told you! Suddenly, a white van falls from the sky and squishes Logan before he can finish. The van catches on fire, but these two have taken bigger hits than this. Logan slices his way out of the wreckage and continues. Told you not! Then a tank falls from the sky, cutting him off again. Where are these coming from? The two climb out again. Deadpool cracks his back as Logan again tries to talk, but gets cut off by a massive truck that crushes the two one more time. Damn it, Wade! Just to top it off, a jet flies down for the last blow. I told you not to double dare them! What is going on? It all started 2 days earlier in New York City. Commuters were waiting for their subway stop, reading some good old fake news. A group of guys who look like they're up to no good enter the car. One of the bullies, Lewis, knocks an old lady's book out of her hands. You've read enough, Grady! The old lady picks up her book and complains to the man next to her about her kids today. I'd pay good money to see someone slap sense into them. You would? The man drops his newspaper. It's our favorite mercenary. How much money? Exactly. Deadpool stands up, but the bullies have moved on to a new target. Lewis snatches a tablet from some poor man. Hey, give that back! Lewis pulls out a knife and sticks it in the guy's face. But before he can go further, hey friend! Deadpool interrupts, walking over to the bully with his newspaper raised. Forget about those fancy tablets, my man. Print is where it's at. Deadpool holds the newspaper right in front of the bully's face, then punches him right through the pages. The bully collapses with a broken nose. I know, right? Wait till you read the piece on climate change. It's a punch to the gut. Get him! The other thug swarms Deadpool, but he fights them off with ease. One of them draws a knife, but Deadpool's got twin katanas. True journalism cuts through the noise. A few seconds later, Deadpool tosses the beaten-up thug off the train. And stay out! Deadpool turns back to the old lady, looking to settle the bill. But before he can, a gray-haired man bumps into Deadpool, knocking him out of the train. The doors slam shut before Deadpool can collect. Wait! Where's my precious money? Deadpool screams. If there's any way to hurt this unkillable mutant, it's by making him lose out on a payday. Hey, Grandpa! You cost me money! A gray-haired man turns around. It's Logan, a few years past his Wolverine days. This is Old Man Logan. Logan books it away from Deadpool, headed upstairs to the streets outside. I don't think it's safe to climb stairs without your walker, Wolvie. Deadpool chases Logan down. When he catches up, he draws his swords. Hold on, dude. I gotta talk to you. Logan draws his weapon, his adamantium claws, and slices Deadpool's swords to bits. Get lost, kid. Got better things to do. Logan takes off through the park, but Deadpool pops back up with two brand new swords. Do-over! Logan cost Deadpool $25. The least he can do is say sorry. Move! Make me! Logan rushes toward Deadpool, roaring as he thrusts his claws toward Deadpool's head. Deadpool dodges, catching his sword in Logan's gut. You always used to get in my friggin' way! Logan takes another swing at Deadpool's swords, ruining another set. Good thing I buy these in bulk. Deadpool yanks out two more swords and shoves them into Logan's shoulder. Logan jams his claws into Deadpool's feet, then shoves them right into his gut. Make a meal out of you! Deadpool's outmatched, so he pulls out a gun and lets loose a couple rounds to buy himself some time. Deadpool leaps into a tree for refuge, but it's not all that safe. Logan easily slices through the tree, sending Deadpool tumbling back down to Earth. Deadpool falls in a bush, reeling in pain as Logan approaches. Always been your problem, Wilson. All bark, no bite. Their somewhat friendly, vicious battle gets interrupted by a scream from somewhere in the park. They turn to see a kid sitting in the ashes of a playground. The other kids flee in terror, but the girl just sits. Deadpool stands up to see what's going on, but Logan elbows him in the nose. You think you're gonna help this girl? Screw that. I'm gonna help her before you. I'll help the hell out of her. The two rush toward the girl, arguing over who gets to save her. But that just leaves her confused. Leave me alone. The girl runs away as the two men chase after her. It's okay. I'm here to help. Before they can catch up, a hot dog stand comes crashing down, almost squishing the two. Where did that come from? The two argue about whose fault this was, but Logan hears something. They split up. Deadpool goes after the girl, and Logan squares up with the aircraft. Target located. Acquire the weapon. You're welcome to try, bub. The soldiers exit the ship. Logan prepares to chop them to pieces. Logan fights them off for a minute, slicing them up one at a time. But eventually, their sheer numbers overwhelm Old Man Logan. They've got him pinned to the ground. Their commander exits the aircraft. You! Where is the weapon? I got your weapon right here, pal. No, not you, idiot. Where is the girl? The commander pulls out an ID for a girl named Maddie. Threat level Alpha, the girl from the park. The commander introduces himself as Agent Hart of Genform Enterprises. He recognizes Logan. He used to be Weapon X a long time ago. Yeah, well, ain't the years, it's the miles, bub. But Hart wants one thing, the girl. Oh, you mean the one getting away while I've been distracting your boys? Logan props himself up by sticking his claws through the ground, then bashes Hart in the face. Logan begins to fight the rest off, but they zap him with a stun stick. Forget him! He's a waste of our time! The team runs back to their ship and leaves Logan alone in the park. Maybe Wilson will look out for the kid after all. Deadpool's running through a market, apparently forgetting why he's running. He shoves a girl out of the way, the exact girl he's looking for. Ah, crap. He turns back and saves her from the pile of trash he'd just thrown her into, aggressively lifting her up by her hoodie. Sorry, kid, your life is precious, because if I can save you, then I can stick it in Logan's stupid hairy face forever. What's your name? Maddie. And you suck. Maddie's first impression isn't made much better when Deadpool throws her back into the busted-up market, chastising the guys who just interrupted his conversation. A group of armed agents swarming the area. The men attack, but they're quickly defeated by Deadpool. He smashes one's head onto a pole, then launches a crate at another. For the last couple, he's less creative, lighting them up with his dual pistols. I miss my swords. Hall & Oates never let me down. But gunfire begins to rain down from above. There are more on the roof. We have the girl pinned down, sir! The agents try to report back to Hart, but the line goes dead. All that's heard are various grunts and slicing noises. Logan stands on the roof, looking over his handiwork. 3 dead agents and pools of blood. He grabs the comms and gives Hart a simple order. Pack him up and get the hell out of here! Hart reports to his team that Weapon X is loose. He should be considered extremely dangerous. Deadpool and Maddie made it out okay, but Maddie's still confused. Who the hell are you anyway? How do you not know who I am? I'm Deadpool, the lovable merc with a mouth, poop jokes, chimichangas, etc. Maddie just stares blankly at her psychotic savior. Hard pass. I'm out. Deadpool gets serious for a second. A rare feat for him. Listen, kid, you're in danger, so I gotta help you, because it's my duty as an ex-Avenger. Also, because it'll seriously bug the mini Eastwood guy you saw earlier. Maddie's confused again. Isn't Deadpool friends with the mini Eastwood guy? He's more like a coworker that I hate. Maddie again tries to get left alone, but he stops her. Based on how she was sitting in the park, he assumes she's traveled back in time, Terminator style. What's a Terminator? You must be from another time, as I can't possibly have used a dated reference. That is so off-brand for me. But Maddie insists she knows what she's doing. This merc with a mouth can get lost. Fine, I'll let you go on one condition. You take this. Deadpool hands Maddie a little Deadpool toy, telling her to use it somehow if she's ever in serious trouble. Huh, it got weird all right. Behind Deadpool, she spots a silhouette on a rooftop. She looks at the figure, but before they do anything, a spear appears out of nowhere and impales the figure, who turns out to be Logan. Logan crashes down to the street with a spear stuck in his gut. Hey, kiddo! Just then, a motorcycle appears out of thin air and smashes into Deadpool. I warned you! You should have left me alone! So Maddie was the reason these things keep falling from the sky. She sprints off into the night as her 2 heroes painfully rise to their feet. Oh man, I feel like I've been hit by a truck. You were hit by a motorbike, idiot. How am I the idiot? You're the one who spooked the kid. Logan doesn't have time for this. He walks off, leaving bloody footprints with every step. Kid's in over her head. She's too green to know any better. You can't just come out of nowhere and tell her what's good for— Shut up, Wilson. More agents have swarmed the scene, surrounding the pair. Logan and Deadpool are outnumbered, but just like that, the two burst out of the alleyway on that motorcycle, leaving behind pieces of sliced up agents. One agent managed to grab a hold of the bike and come along for the ride, but Logan can easily take care of that. No hop-alongs, pal. Logan explains Maddie's powers to Deadpool as they race through the streets. She's a teleporter. I don't think she can teleport people, just objects, like that dumpster or the motorbike. Oh, that's the dumbest power I've ever heard of. The Gen Form agents think that they can turn Maddie into a weapon, just like what happened with Weapon X, just like what happened with Deadpool. Been there, done that. Can't say I'd recommend it. Would you? No, I wouldn't. We agree on something then. Just then, they see Maddie running into an alley. They've caught up to her. I told you guys to stay away from me. We're mutants, just like you. Let us help. Thanks anyway, dudes. I'll be fine on my own. As if on cue, a Gen Form agent who had caught up to Maddie zaps her from behind. Weapon acquired! The agent loads her into their ship, but the heroes are not discouraged. Deadpool faces the motorcycle right at the aircraft, driving at full speed. Faster and furiouser, here I come! The two mutants leap toward the ship to save the girl, but they're quickly gunned down in a storm of bullets. Ow! Well, that didn't go as planned. They stand as the aircraft flies away. They lost. For the record, this was your fault.